Now, people are saving some money this year. No costumes to buy. So we hope that you put that to good use. You don't have to pay for all of that makeup as well. The ladies. And there are other things that you're saving your money on as well. So it's all about managing those pennies. And that's why we're still bringing in Crystal Howell on this Kadooment Day edition. She is our internal auditor and really the one that helps us, mind every penny so that we can maximize them. Good morning, Crystal. Okay. Well, Crystal, she should be coming in anytime around now, but we'll see what happens in a matter of moments. But yeah, you don't have to spend a lot of money. So I know people will be out of work, a lot of people on the breadline and doing what they have to do to hang in there. And Crystal has been helping you navigate those troubling waters. But as far as crop over goes, the money saved. No expensive costume this year. Crystal, good to see you now, right here on Morning Barbados. Happy Kadooment Day.
Shane, you see my face, right?
I know. You would like to be jumping up on them.
I wear my morning colors. I'm not okay.
Oh my dear. But listen. There's light at the end of most tunnels, I should say. Unless the tunnels are going down and not coming back up. But there's light at the end of this tunnel, Crystal. Look to 2021. Look to 2021. But we gotta get there first, Crystal. You gotta help us save that money to get there.
Well, I'll help people save some money. At least saving the Kadooment costume money this year.
Yeah, exactly.
So, for real.
Silver lining.
Yeah. That's a good start. That's some hope. So let's start there today.
I think persons have recognized that they've been saving some money because of COVID and I feel so sad saying this, but all of the crop over events that you did not get to participate in, and yeah, you hit the nail on the head. All of the makeup, the costumes, the clothes, the shoes, the hair, everything else. It's been hard for small businesses that are looking forward to this form of income every year. But again, this actually might slide into the next area we're going to look at, where we're talking about looking for another job. And for persons who have been dependent on one source of income or seasonal income, this has actually probably been a wake-up call for many persons that they need to diversify what their skills are and how they earn their money and the things that they're looking to do. And the first thing that they say is to not rush, take your time, because the worst thing that you can do is to put pressure on yourself to find a new job as soon as possible, because this will only increase the stress that you're feeling. And we've spoken a lot about that as well. You need to take some time to transition to any new form of employment, whether it be that you look to work for yourself or to go and look for a job with the company. So it might sound a little odd, but you have to take this time to focus on yourself and to examine whether you were happy in the previous work that you were doing, which a lot of persons I have spoken to have actually said that this time has given them a chance to realize that they actually weren't happy in the jobs that they were doing. And they used the time during COVID, when they were forced to be at home, to try to examine what else they could do with their skills or with their talents or with their education. So people have been using that as an opportunity to say, you know what, do I really want to go back to the job that I was doing before, or do I want to do something else? And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, especially if you could use the time to be able to, say, develop those cooking skills that you never knew you had, or your art skills, or anything else that would have brought you more joy and potentially another source of income, even if you do go back to your old job.
Okay. So don't rush. Just take your time. You got to investigate it carefully, and don't add stress to your situation.
Correct.
Those are some good tips.
Yeah, and you start by writing down a summary of your strengths, your skills, and experiences. A lot of persons have these things in their head, but throughout most of the sessions we've been doing, we've been speaking to writing it down, having it there, pen and paper, so that you can be able to add to what skills you may need and be able to see what deficiencies you have. You can look at the information in your resume, and we'll be dealing with this in more detail later, to see what gaps you have if you want to be able to advance to something else or move into another area, and examine what positive attributes would have helped your employers in the past, and how do you think you could help any potential future employers with what skills inventory you have.
Mm. Well, I mean, it's looking like we have a lot to think about after this, well, Kadooment Day. Because going down the rest of the year now, as you said, a lot of people will be job hunting, and you want to be comfortable whatever that profession you go into
Yeah.
next, especially for those who would have been off the job in the tourism sector. Any special
Oh yeah.
advice, very quickly, for those involved in tourism about what to look out for as a number of the hotels try to get back up and running? I'm hearing about a number of people doing staycations now, so that's a good start.
Yeah, the interesting thing about us as a people is how we adapt sometimes. I'm often surprised by how persons turn around their situations and try to find opportunities and develop them into something beautiful. So I'm really interested in the long-term work from home that's being promoted to see how that works out. My major concern, as always, is that people stay safe when they're interacting. I know it's extremely difficult. That's why I usually stay home. But please to stay safe in all these endeavors. And if you can get onto that bandwagon and encourage, especially for persons with Airbnbs and villas and all of the hotel industry, to encourage that long term work from home, we are doing this so that we can be able to make a living, and it's going to be an adjustment, but it's one that I believe that we can make if we can, because it's been a short space of time, and in that short space of time, we've been able to revamp an industry we thought we would always be in for God knows how many years or decades.
Yeah.
So we are quite capable of adapting, and I am very proud to be a Barbadian when I see these kind of things happening, and when I see persons getting on board with not being beaten down and staying down, but trying to find a way to be able to get back up and get going.
Well said, Crystal. And we thank you so much. You know that we're going to continue to call on your expertise to be there to lend support to us. So we wish you a good day, no matter what. Find a way to celebrate it in your space. You know there are opportunities. So you do
Yes.
that and have a good one and stay safe.
Thanks. And you as well. I will continue with my artwork that I started this weekend.
Nice. I think I saw it in the background. Beautiful. I want to see the end product. Thanks so much, Crystal.